I'm back.
And better than ever.
Baby.
Welcome back to Bottom Rope Wrestling. I'm Michael Davey. This is the surprise return of the heel, beardless Aaron Mark Daniels in his Walter t-shirt. And this is Wicked Wrestling Weekly, a special episode of Wicked Wrestling Weekly because NXT UK is a thing that happened and we went to Cardiff for that show, and it's going to get its own top 5. Whenever something's on the weekend, it gets its own top 5, and it deserves it. It was top to bottom an incredible show, and so without wasting any more time, this is the 4th take we're doing this. Let's blow through the card. First match of the night was Travis Banks versus Noam Dar, which was just an incredibly solid match between the two men. Both brilliantly technically gifted wrestlers with a great crowd following. Second match of the night wasn't on the card announced. It was Cesaro versus Ilya Dragunov. Surprise appearance from Cesaro. Third match of the night was the tag title match between Gallus. Who is Gallus? The Grizzled Young Veterans, the champions, and my boys, the South Welsh Subculture, Mark Andrews and Flash Morgan Webster. I'd give it a 5-star match. I'd say it's 5 stars.
I'd give it 4.
I hate you. Fourth match of the night was Dave Mastiff versus Joe Coffey in just a fun, hardcore last man standing match. That was just because NXT UK is not really known for its hardcore matches, but oh my god, what a match! Fifth match of the night, Toni Storm versus Kaylee Ray. Struggled a little bit. You genuinely had to go to the toilet during this match, for which I will never forgive you.
Taking a poop.
Thank you for that. And the main event, Tyler Bate. In previous takes, we stopped to talk about the other matches, but in this take, you're going to stop to talk about how long you pooped for. Tyler Bate versus Walter in the main event, in what should genuinely get a 5-star match. I'm taking that off. Give it to you.
If Dave Meltzer doesn't give that match a 5-star rating, I will eat everything on this desk.
There's some really sharp stuff on this desk and some really not edible.
I will eat everything on this desk, Michael.
Okay, please don't.
I will eat this.
Please don't eat all the stuff on my desk. Well, no, because it'll get a 5-star, so it's fine.
Exactly, so we're good.
And if it does, I'll eat your shoe.
I need that for work.
So, yeah, that was the card. Let's jump into this top 5 before the file corrupts again. At number 5, we're going to the hardcore match, the last man standing match. What I've got written down is, that's not how you play cricket. This was just amongst all the weapons and stuff they were using, a cricket bat and a pool cue were broken over each other's backs.
I believe as Chris said, that's just a British kendo stick.
That's not how you play pool. 2 shots to Dave Mastiff. They got 2 chairs and run into each other. They moved around to the commentary table and the crowd was shouting,
"Won't somebody think of Nigel McGuinness?
Save Aiden English, run Nigel, run!" They fell off the announce table. It was a brilliant hardcore fiesta.
I was there for it.
It was brilliant. Then at number 4, we have Cesaro. Now we thought he might square up to Walter or reform the Kings of Wrestling with Cassius Ohno.
No.
But no, he had a match against Ilya Dragunov, who was previously undefeated before a match with Cassius Ohno.
Which, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. But he came out to face Cesaro, absolute barn burner of a match to get the eyes on the show. And Cesaro swung the man for a 40 count. 4-0. That man swung him for. He hit about 20, and we were going, wow, that's impressive.
I was dizzy, Cesaro was dizzy, Nigel McGuinness was dizzy.
Lin-Manuel Miranda was dizzy.
Yes, he was, because I was there for that, and so was Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Lin-Manuel Miranda tweeted out, "This man Cesaro is my new religion. He just swung a man for about a minute." And,
Fun fact for you, Michael. You probably haven't heard this before. Lin-Manuel Miranda is actually my religion.
Really? Because you're my religion.
Oh.
And I'm Cesaro's religion.
So it's all full
We've
circle.
completed the circle. No, it was...
Swear.
I suppose. It was a fantastic match, and just a 40 swing is just incredible. Can't believe we saw that. Number 3, we're going back to the last man standing match, because this is a spot that...
Practicing my rock eyebrows.
I can't do it, and it causes me much pain. It goes back to the last man standing match, because there was one spot in particular that deserves its own shout-out. Dave Mastiff threw Joe Coffey into the top turnbuckle, and I will take that off for you. And the top rope just broke off. The top rope broke off, sprung everywhere. They broke the damn ring. It's a done spot in wrestling. But it's
But I've never seen it done live.
no, and it was so cool. It was so cool, especially because NXT UK doesn't do hardcore stuff. We've got a really interesting side tangent about this match regarding Chris, who's quite often on the podcast.
You might remember him from such episodes as The Bad One and The Bad One 2, Electric Boogaloo.
The bad ones are the ones that I'm on.
Oh, me and Chris should do it then.
Oh my god. Tune in next week. No, don't.
Nah,
it's not going to be the two of them.
I'd lose my temper.
Love
you, Chris.
You'd murder the man.
I
No,
love
go
you,
on.
Chris.
Say your little.
But so I'm sat next to the guy the whole night, and he's like, the spot happens, the fighting's moved on, the match is almost like near the end. It's like moved on, they've done all the spots. The whole time, Chris is just sat there thinking like,
yeah, looks like he's deep in thought.
and with a bandana on.
Yeah.
And he's deep in thought, and he just turns to me, and he's like, Aaron, I don't think the ropes are meant to break. I was like,
You got worked.
what are you on about, pal? Well, because Joe Coffey went for the splash from the top rope, but there was no top rope.
There was no top rope there.
I was like, get worked, man. Love you, Chris.
Yeah. No, I love you, Chris. No, it's a great spot. In at number 2, Tyler Bate versus Walter. Like I've said, should be a 5-star match. It went about 42 minutes, was it? 42, 52?
42, 52, wasn't
Yeah.
long enough.
It was so good. These two men absolutely battered each other.
I like very much with that match in particular, and just Walter's ring offense in general. Like,
Yeah,
well,
everything.
ring general.
The way the man carries himself.
But it's like, most wrestlers have like their signature moves. They do all, especially in modern wrestling, it's all flippy stuff and flash moves and stuff like that. Walter will slap you. He has a splash. He went for the splash. Tyler kicks out.
That was how he beat Pete Dunne.
That was how he beat Pete Dunne. He goes for more moves, but it's just
He hits his massive powerbomb. Tyler kicks out at 1. He gets his chalk throw thing
onto
on
the
the
hardest part of
apron.
the ring. Kicks out.
Amazing.
The finish of the match, a clothesline.
Yeah.
Clothesline with so much power behind it. Like
Tyler Bate
spinning out.
was so dead at that point that a clothesline finished him off.
That's
It
the
was
beauty of Walter.
incredible.
That's the beauty of Walter. He's big.
Yeah.
He does these moves that in most matches that's just like a start move. Like, oh, clothesline, guy kicks back up,
He makes it.
He-
Yeah.
bang,
And
destroys the
and
man.
Tyler
Folds him in
Bate.
half.
Tyler Bate is half his size and weight, and he lifted him up in a fireman's carry, and he did a deadlift German suplex. The man is astonishing. The man was dead. The crowd were really behind him, apart from you.
It's really the whole crowd's chanting Tyler Bate. Yeah, woo, cheer for Tyler Bate. And they do the whole thing where it's like, hey,
Boo! Oh, boo!
hey,
Boo!
hey, hey, hey,
Boo! Boo! This
Yeah.
is really weird.
So everyone's like cheering for Tyler, and I'm just there like, Walter, slap him, silly.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
And of course I did this for the whole entirety.
Yes, of course.
The entirety of his entrance
Respective
and the end of
hero.
the match.
Respective hero.
Respect my
No.
hero.
A phenomenal match. Genuinely should get a 5-star match.
Mm.
But it's not our number 1 because of this
I have an
moment.
honourable mention before number 1.
You have an honourable mention?
I do have an honourable
Go on,
mention. It's during the Isle of Dragunov and Cesaro match, it's during the tag team match, and it's during the main event. The crowd chanting, "Are you listening, Vince McMahon?"
Oh, of course.
And this wouldn't have
Are
been
you,
an honourable
are
mention.
you
but-
watching? Are you watching? Are you watching Vince McMahon?
Vince McMahon, are you watching Vince McMahon? Boom. And he tweeted during the Cesaro match.
Yes. I am watching.
I am watching, and I hear you loud and clear.
You
Cardiff."
are very loud. Yes. No. Such a great crowd. If I could give number 1 to the crowd, I would. But I have to give
I
number
definitely
1.
would.
Yeah, but it's not gone to them, has it? Because number 1, the tag team title match, the first ever Welsh champions in WWE history. They bloody did it. Mark Andrews and Flash Morgan Webster fought with. All right, no, I know I know you're a heel and you're against this.
No, it should have been Mason Ryan.
But they fought with guts and determination, and every
No, I
single
loved the
drop
match. I
of
was there for it.
sweat and tear they had.
I was cheering on the English guys because I hate fun. no, I was.
Where's my car stereo?
Don't make too much
No,
show off
don't
again.
get your shoe up again.
No, I was very much there. No, I loved that match. It was,
Although, was it this match? Was it this take you got your shoe out on?
no, it wasn't this take.
I can't.
It was a great story. This is the first we got. It was great storytelling. I loved the match. It was fun.
So
it was a fun
And
run.
that moment that he won,
I loved the finish as well.
we exploded. You can see me with my Welsh flag in the crowd. We exploded with joy.
I did love the finish. Like he's picked on for the pin. Mark Andrews breaks up the pin.
Breaks up the pin with the fall to pieces. Thank you very much.
the flippy thing. Yeah.
The fall to pieces.
He flipped.
He did a flip.
But no, I loved it. And then he drags Flash Morgan Webster.
Genuinely.
It's basically a Welsh John Lennon.
Yeah, that is a great description of his gimmick.
Yeah.
What a match. That's my number one. That'll be my number one of wrestling ever.
It's no Rey Mysterio winning custody of Dominic.
Oh, when's that now? Next year's WrestleMania?
I'll tell you what, I was like...
Dominic versus Rey Mysterio for custody of Dominic. He has to fight for his freedom. He has to fight to get his own father.
That match happened about 5 months before I started watching wrestling. I'm glad I missed it.
You missed it. You missed some beautiful stuff. But no, that was NXT UK TakeOver Cardiff. That was the 5-point Wicked Weekend.
Wicked Wrestling Weekend.
Wicked Wrestling Weekend.
Rickety Cricket.
Got there in the end. What is it with you and these Always Sunny
I've
references?
been watching. It's my day off. I've been watching a lot of It's Always Sunny today.
Fair enough. Not all the wrestling.
No.
You managed to get through a fair bit of it, to be fair.
Yeah, I just didn't watch NXT.
So anyway, we're 11 minutes in now, but we need to get into the
Who
actual
cares about NXT?
wrestling of this week. So let me unlock this phone for you, and I'll start us off with my number 5 because Ali faced Elias in the King of the Ring.
Prince
on
Ali,
SmackDown.
We'll see Ali about.
Elias was working the leg all match.
Strang is 10.
String is 10. No, Elias was working the leg all match. Ali was up on the top rope.
Good storytelling.
Elias went up with him. He pushed him. He did a backflip to the outside, landed on that bad leg. Elias jumps down after him. He catches him out of the air with a super kick with his bad leg. Unfortunately, Ali lost, and he was my pick in the sweepstake, and I'm very sad about this.
I can't laugh.
Yeah, no, you were out in the first round.
I wanted Baron Corbin, but Chris got him.
No, Adam.
But Adam got him.
No, Ali is out. We're all very sad, but that sequence was a hell of a sequence.
What a sequence.
Your number 5.
My number 5 was the Velveteen Dream.
Oh,
Just about no.
no.
To be fair, I do usually end up putting Velveteen Dream somewhere.
The man had just beaten Keanu Reeves.
Man's just beating Keanu Reeves.
Not Keanu Reeves.
The man's just beating Keanu Reeves, who's turned 56 this week. Happy birthday, Keanu
Happy
Reeves.
birthday, Keanu Reeves.
If you're watching.
This podcast is breathtaking.
Roderick Strong shows up. He's like, you don't think I'm man enough to take
He's
you on one-on-one?
screen.
Well, how about this? I burnt your sofa. Oh.
The couch, the Velveteen Dream gets pushed out of onto the ring, onto the
I
ring.
love wrestling.
I love wrestling. A man burnt another man's couch. So stupid.
But I'm there for it.
Oh yeah, absolutely fantastic.
That's my catchphrase. If we ever become big, right, the first Aaron Mark Daniels t-shirt is just, I'm there for it.
I'm there for it. I'm alright with that.
The second one is Ray X Piper.
Fair enough. My number 4 is in block. Imagine this in block caps with an exclamation mark. Gable or Google.
He is not lying.
That's exactly what I've got written there.
Google.
Chad Gable's in the semi-final against Elias, which he could very well win and be in the final. No one predicted that. Everyone looked at that match and thought, who cares who wins up, Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin.
However,
They're going big on Chad Gable, guys, ironically,
Yeah,
because his
very
gimmick
good
is that he's
finish.
small.
it was a very good finish.
Yeah.
Like with the roll up, counted into a roll up, counted into a roll up.
Yeah, boy.
Mm.
They're brilliant.
Such athleticism from
If Chad
the
Gable...
famously American Chad Gable.
King Chad.
He's famously American.
Famously American. He's not even in the famously American faction you've got in your
You've got
universe
him.
mode. Oh, yeah. Can't wait to go play some universe mode later on.
I might just rename them famously American.
Famously American. That's a great tag team name. Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, Chad Gable, King Gable, might actually happen. Which is very weird to hear.
I'd enjoy that.
Which is very weird to say. You're number 4.
He's got to go big on it though, like wear a crown and be like, I am King Gable.
Not every King gimmick has to be King Booker. You're number 4 for me, man.
My number 4 for you, man,
Is one line.
is referee John
John
Cone. That was his name.
host of
Sorry,
Game Night with Heath Slater. Yeah.
Sorry if you're watching, John. I just loved how sassy he got.
Oh yeah.
Because referees don't often get their chance in the spotlight. You know, obviously they make sure the match works. They are a big component of the match, of the matches, but they don't normally get to show off their promo skills. So
he gets a mad one on Baron Corbin.
So John's being asked, like, what do we do? These two men have just pinned each other, referring to Samoa Joe and Ricochet.
Yeah.
What happens now, John? John's about to speak. Baron Corbin comes over. Well, it's clear that I get a bye to the final. I kicked it over there. It's clear that I get a bye to the final. And this is the number 4. John just goes, well, actually, Baron, I've just spoken to WWE management.
Sassy John Cone.
And it is a triple threat match.
I've started tracking who gets the most, because the Fiend has obviously been on the most Wicked Wrestling Weeklies. If John Cone makes it onto the main 5, he will be the first referee.
John Cone's definitely making it onto the main 5.
I don't think so.
Wow! Wait till you see me at him every week.
Just until John Cone eventually gets on there. My number 3.
Who's Nicholas's dad? It's not John Cone, is it?
Yes, it is.
Ah,
I think so. Let me check. Yeah, no, I think it is. John Cone's son is Nicholas. Anyway, my number 3. I just used my fingerprint to unlock my phone. Number 3, Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn, Nakamura.
Sami Zayn.
Nakamura had a squash match against a random local talent, and Sami Zayn on the outside, Sami Zayn, with a mic, announced the whole thing, commentated the whole thing, saying, "Oh, this is one of my favourite moves." Knees in. This is my favourite part. Brilliant. I hope Nakamura's match against The Miz next Sunday at Clash of Champions, Zayn commentates the whole thing. I don't mean does commentary. What are you doing? Stop it. I hope he just commentates the whole match on the outside with a microphone. It was fantastic. I'm loving this partnership. I'm loving this partnership.
It's because Shinsuke Nakamura famously can't speak English.
Famously not American.
No, one criticism he's always had level at him is his in-ring promo ability.
Oh yeah.
Which, it's not his first language.
No,
cut him a break, Meltzer.
Who are you showing at? Oh right, okay.
But no, so
Meltzer famously watches these.
with Sami Zayn being the mouthpiece and Shinsuke being the fantastic performer that he is, it's a very good partnership. I'm 100% there for it. TM.
Round number 3. Do not read those words you have written down.
My number 3 is Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio.
This Rey Mysterio.
End of sentence.
To be fair, I'm already going well, I'll get to that later. But anyway, number 3 is Rey Mysterio. It's me. It's Rey Mysterio. If he's on, I'm going to put him on my list.
Yeah.
But I did enjoy the promo, to be fair, because he's talking about it's more of the emotional stuff that we had from.
You know what? No, I'll be honest with you. This was a good promo. This was a good, heartfelt promo.
It's not as good as the promo where he's about to retire, and I'm gutted I missed the show that week because I would have that would have been my number 1.
Yeah.
But it was a fantastic promo. He's talking with Charlie backstage. He's like, Charlie, just imagine this. You as a parent, you're normally driving your son to achieve their goals and your children to achieve their goals. But last week, Dominic inspired me to achieve mine. And I'm not done with WWE. I've got more things to accomplish, which can only mean that he's going to beat the Fiend for the Universal title.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I have one criticism of this Rey Mysterio storyline, and that's that it's being done in backstage segments. It should be being done in the ring. You remember when Mark Henry came out, gave a false retirement speech, everyone believed it, and then he slammed John Cena? If he'd done that in a backstage segment, no one would have believed it. Therefore, when Rey Mysterio was backstage saying, I'm going to retire and take off my mask, you're not going to do that backstage. If he did that in the ring, everyone would be going, oh my god, oh my god.
Yeah, but Dominic's not ready for the ring.
I mean, he's not ready for backstage segments either.
Yeah, but it kind of works though, because Dominic's rushed backstage, nah, Dad, don't do it. What are you doing, SA?
No, you can imagine him running down the ramp, Dad, no.
Yeah, but it takes longer to run down the ramp, doesn't it? Unless you're Lil Nate.
Right. WrestleMania, gotta count this Undertaker pin. No, fair play. I'm really engaged in this Rey Mysterio storyline.
I can't wait to see it pay off.
I hope they go big with the payoff. I hope the payoff isn't just he wins a match against.
No, Rey and Dominic win the tag team titles.
I would genuinely enjoy that. That would be amazing.
And then at the culmination of that, Dominic turns heel. They have a match for the mask.
Oh. Prince Mysterio, Raymond's king, right?
Yeah.
Prince Mysterio.
Principe Mysterio. But they'll probably Americanize it when they'll go Prince Mysterio.
I like Prince Mysterio.
Yeah. But I bet they did trademark it. They did trademark the name Prince Mysterio a couple months ago.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah.
No, if they actually do debut Dominic as Prince Mysterio, that'd be amazing. And that was your number 3?
Or Rey Mysterio Jr.
Junior. He is Rey Mysterio Jr., so he'd be Rey Mysterio Jr.
Yeah, but Rey Mysterio Senior's dead.
Rey Mysterio the 3rd.
Yeah.
Is that your number 3?
El Hijo de Mysterio. That is my number 3.
My number 2...
No, I'm just talking about it for no reason.
I just lost count where we were. My number 2 is from 205 Live. Woo.
Yeah!
Tony Nese turned heel. Now, I know that doesn't sound very significant, but he was part of the heel team last week.
He was?
And this week he lost to... Who did he lose to? It was a very, very, hard-fought match, and it was a big deal that this person was beating him. I'm really annoyed I can't remember.
Lindsay Dorado?
No.
Drew Gulak?
No.
Jeff?
I'm really annoyed that I can't remember. Jeff. Oh, Mike Canellis.
That was it, Mike
He
Canellis,
lost to Mike Canellis.
This is the great... I need to do that on a podcast in 2 months' time. I'm going to do that in about 2 months' time when you've forgotten about
Very
it.
bold of you to assume we still like wrestling in 2 months' time.
I mean, I liked it 2 months ago.
2 months ago, WrestleMania. But anyway,
Right.
Tony Nese is backstage, and Oney Lorcan comes up to him and goes, listen, dude, I know what you feel. Tony Nese goes, no, you don't. Wallops him, throws him into the wall, throws him into a ladder backstage. And then later on in the night, when Drew Gulak is attacking Lindsay Dorado and Humberto Carrillo, out comes Tony Nese. He's just like, no, I'm here now. Bounces Lindsay Dorado. Brilliant. I'm really here for an intense Tony Nese. I don't think he'll be able to get into the title picture at the moment, but I think those 4 guys, that's part of my prediction later on, is that those 4 guys are now going to go into a program together. That was my number 2, Tony Nese's heel turn. Do you have a number 2 before we do our honorable mentions?
I do have a number 2.
Don't take it during the Kaylee Ray Tony Storm match again.
That is my number 2.
Your number 2.
Eric Rowan betraying Daniel Bryan.
Yes, brilliant. I'll let you.
Yeah, Eric Rowan's like, oh, I don't like being pushed around, Daniel. I don't like being told what to do.
Yeah. I get that.
And he's like beating down on Roman, and obviously they got a match at Clash of Champions.
I'm really glad they're going with Reigns Rowan rather than
Because
going away
with new aggressive, like a year ago, 2 years ago, Roman Reigns versus Eric Rowan would be what? Why? But now with new improved
Rowan's
aggressive
finisher
Rowan,
has ended a WWE title match at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
And yeah, Bryan comes out and he's going,
no, what? I hate liars. I hate what? What are you doing? I hate liars. Grabs him by the head.
yeah,
Slams him down onto the announce table.
grabs him, picks him up by his head, and slams him in the
Yeah.
Brilliant. I hope they go big on this new Rowan because I've always loved Rowan. He's a connoisseur of fine wines and cheeses.
He's not quite the Harper of the pair.
I don't know why they hate Harper.
I love Harper.
But, no, I love Harper too. But no, I hope they go big with this Rowan.
But I miss, and you didn't quote me on the podcast. So I'm very disappointed in you. I want Rowan's dad to come back.
Doppelganger Rowan. Oh my god, no, we were in queue for NXT UK Takeover Cardiff, and there was a guy who looked so much like Doppelganger Rowan. I almost asked him, hey, excuse me, did you attack Roman Reigns? I thought it had stopped recording then, and I actually almost cried.
It's all good.
This is take number 4. This is the furthest we've got.
Mm.
But yeah, no, that's would have been on my list as well. That the Eric Rowan segment, fantastic. Honorable mentions. I'll go first because I've got a ton of them. Styles walking to the ring for his match on Monday Night Raw, and his promo, he's basically saying Braun Strowman is getting his shot at the Universal title because he looked at the title belt. Carl, Luke, don't look at my title. You might get a match for it. And he's referring to Ziggler and Rude, and he accidentally calls him Bobby rather than Robert Roode. He goes, I called him Bobby. I mean Robert. Sorry. The 5-on-2 with Rollins and Strowman was a
I'm
really
not saying
nice.
the earth is flat. I'm just saying there's questions.
I love Styles. And they 4 people pick up Strowman for a magic killer. It's really nice. Corbin sitting on the throne again because he doesn't care about what you think. Daddy Corbin. Joe Ricochet confusion was really nice. The way the referee left the ring and was like, "What's going on?" You've got from SmackDown. Oh no, to be fair, we've covered all of those. Humberto.
Have we?
Humberto Lindsay Dorado having a match. with some stakes to it. I'm really glad they're giving TV matches a reason to be happening. On NXT,
Humberto has such a cute little face.
let's not talk about that. On NXT, Breezango debuting a new entrance music, teaming against a jobber team. Tyler Breeze is lying across the top row, and the guy in the ring shouts, "You think you're funny?" He goes, "Yeah."
Yeah. On par with William Regal. I see. Favoritism. Yeah.
Brilliant. It feels like we haven't seen Bianca Belair in ages, so I was really glad to see her.
She's irrelevant.
And I love... No,
it was very nice to see her.
She's good.
She's good, but I love her ponytail.
I hate her ponytail.
I love it.
I just like how strong she is. So yeah, those are my honourable mentions. Your honourable mentions for us.
My honourable mentions. Rhea Ripley versus Piper Niven, because I was there in person for it, and I loved every
Oh
minute
yeah,
of that
so we should clarify. When we were at NXT UK Takeover Cardiff, before that card, they pre-taped this week's NXT UK. So Piper Niven versus Rhea Ripley and Sid Scala versus Cassie Sono, which I suppose I should give an honourable mention to, because that was funny.
That was a funny match, but I loved the Rhea.
They are your two girls.
You know me, guys. The one person who watches this, Chris. You know me.
I say when you're on, Chris watches, and when you're and Chris is on, you watch. You don't even watch.
I don't even watch when I'm on. I don't have time for that.
Fair enough.
Especially when I've done it 5 times.
Oh, I'm so sad. This is genuinely...
But no, Rhea Ripley. It was a good match as well. I enjoyed it. It had a story. It was targeting the lower back of Rhea Ripley the entire Piper Niven the entire match, and it was fun to be in the. It was fun to be in the crowd because it's the second time I've been in the crowd for a Rhea Ripley match. The first time I was in the crowd for a Rhea Ripley match, she won the title.
Yeah. Oh, so she's unbeaten when you're in the crowd?
Yeah.
You need to follow her everywhere.
Oh, I'm gonna take over.
When she faces Shayna.
Rhea Shayna, I'm gonna be there.
Fair enough. Do you have another honourable mention?
Well, I just wrote Humberto.
Of course.
So you've already covered
Humberto.
Humberto. You know, because my boy.
Oh boy.
Bo Leave in the 24/7 championship.
He won the 24/7 title.
I enjoyed that. They should have had Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel just run away.
Run away and leave.
They should
with
have
it.
had Drew win it back.
No. Gotta get it back on Drake. Gotta get it back on our truth. Gotta have that status quo.
They shouldn't have had Truth and Drake win it back. I did like, to be fair, Truth hiding under the throne.
That was cool.
Yeah, but it should have been like Bo Dallas who's pinned, and it should have been someone new who's been hiding under the throne. Mm-hmm. But Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel, they could have had some funny segments, like some YouTube stuff, like, "Hey, we're with the title." Oh, sugar, run away.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Absolutely. I'm really annoyed with it continually being Drake and R-Truth. And do you have any more?
I enjoyed Elias's reign with the belt.
Yeah. That was fun.
Especially because he was using the
He was,
rule.
he was in the recording studio.
But Shane suspended the 24/7 title rules tonight, so I can compete in the King of the Ring.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you have any more?
No.
That's it. So it's time for the number one.
I've had a busy week.
It's time for the number one. Do you want to go first or shall I?
Don't mind.
Bailey turned heel.
Yeah.
That's a thing. Heel Bailey is a thing. Sasha's in the ring beating down on Becky with a chair. Bailey comes in, goes, "No," takes it off Sasha, goes, "Don't do that.
I'll do it.
I'll do it." And then on SmackDown
Predictable.
gave her reasoning.
Predictable.
No, it wasn't. And on SmackDown gave her reasoning. It's not, "Oh, you fans turned on me." No, loyalty. She's loyal to her friend Sasha. And Bailey and Sasha. I think Sasha's going to beat Becky for the world title. And they'll have the world title on SmackDown and the world title on Raw, being best heel friends, which is absolutely awesome. You have 10% battery remaining, and that's stressing me out.
From 70.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Oh god, okay, so let's hurry this up. Bailey, yeah, she's gone heel, and it's absolutely amazing. I love it. I wish I could talk more about it, but we're running out of time. So yeah, that was amazing. Your number one.
My number one was the Firefly Funhouse. Oh my god.
The greedy Vince saying, "Those are my two top
Those
draws."
are my two top draws. Wait, but look what I make.
Really? And
Yeah.
then puts it in Vince's mouth. You're a bit mental, aren't you?
Well, why would you invite me on otherwise?
Yeah, fair enough.
No, it's like, look at me.
so
Look what I
scary.
made, Vince.
He sets up a challenge to Braun and Seth.
See you in hell.
And Ramblin'
That was exactly how you said it.
Yeah, Ramblin' Rabbit popped up with a sign that says help. And just, nope. See you in hell! So good. So good. So let's put these together for a Wicked Wrestling Weekly before we run out of time. 5 things. I'd say number 1, Firefly Funhouse.
Yes.
Number 2, Bailey.
Yes.
Number 3, what's your number 3? Number 3, what's your number 3? What's your number 2?
My number 2 is Rowan.
I'd say number 3 is Zayn commentary.
Yeah.
Because I'm still there for that.
Yeah. Google number 4. I'd put Google number 4.
I'd say number 4 is Rowan's Betrayal.
Okay.
And then I'd say number 5
is John.
Referee John.
No, I'd put Google.
Google?
Google.
Cool. So, in 5th place is Chad Gable still being the king of the ring. What a fight that man is putting up. In 4th place is Eric Rowan's betrayal and slamming Daniel Bryan through the announce table by his head. In at number 3 is Sami Zayn's commentary to Nakamura squash match. In at number 2 is Bailey's heel turn. And in at number 1 it's the Firefly Funhouse. Again, the Fiend is back.
Consistent.
He missed 1 week.
Consistent.
Very sad. Quickly, going to make a couple predictions for next week. I think Ricochet is going to win that triple threat, but you think it'll be Corbin.
I think either Ricochet or Samoa Joe is going to win it.
And then Corbin's going to say he wasn't
genuinely
pinned.
think Corbin's going to complain, say I was never pinned, I didn't lose, and the final at Clash of Champions will be a triple threat.
See, I think the reason they've gone for the triple threat is because they wanted either Ricochet or Samoa Joe to go through, but they didn't want the other one to get pinned.
No, I reckon another triple threat at Clash of Champions with Baron Corbin in it.
That's also a possibility. On SmackDown, I think Google is beating Elias. On 205 Live, I think they can do a tag match. Tony Nese and Drew Gulak versus Lindsay and Humberto. Can they all get along? On NXT, I think Velveteen Dream is going to destroy something Roderick Strong loves.
Yes.
And I think on NXT UK, Tegan Knox. Tegan Knox. Tegan Knox. Tegan Knox. Tegan Knox.
Pete Dunne and Rhea Ripley have a match as well.
Oh, they do.
Convenient that they're both in the same place at the same time.
Still not convinced they're different people. Thank you very much for watching. This has been an episode of Wicked Wrestling Weekly. I've been Michael Davey. This has been Aaron Daniels. Please tune in next time. You've been watching Bottom Rope Wrestling.